There we go. We should be live now. Hello, welcome to the stream. I need to quickly sort out the bottom of the stream 'cause it says West Brom. But welcome, leave your score predictions in the chat. I'm going to go with a 1-0 loss today. Not feeling very confident. I'll look at the chat in just a second. Let me quickly just sort the bottom left hand side out though, because I forgot to do it again. But yeah, we're coming up in today. It's a must-win game, as pretty much all games are these days. Liverpool have just beaten Crystal Palace by 7-0. We could do with some of them goals, to be honest. The goals have been pretty dry recently, and so they need to pick up today. We'll go for the team lineup in just a second. Let me just sort this out quickly. There we go. Change that. Welcome to the stream. Leave a like, subscribe if you're not. We've got 10 people in the stream. Like I said, I'll go through the chat in just a second. I just need to sort this out. There we go. That should all be good. I need to start the countdown to kick off. That's what, 12 minutes now. Not too long to go. Kick off countdown, 12 minutes to kick off. Let's look at the chat. Rose red, violet's blue, Mars on the bench if you're Oil City team until the end. I don't think that really rhymes, but we'll go with it. Hello, true Man City fan. Come on, City. Up the City. Hello, Galvin. Hello, Sean. If we don't take our chance against Southampton, they'll punish us on the break. They will do. And I imagine they will do. Man City plays today without Mars. Why is coach loss of weight to you? A loss, an interview boss. Mars doesn't deserve to play. He's not been very good recently. Got to keep changing up. It's fair that he's not playing. 260 to Sean. You are the 10th person to like. Thank you for that. Hello, Parvin. 3-0 City. Hello, Samarth. I only have a 1 loss today, which I know sounds very negative, but the way we're playing, I imagine 27 or so shots, 0 goals, 2 shots for them, 1 goal for them. I just see that being how today's game works. I just need to double check. What does the Premier League table look like at the moment? At the moment, wait, a win does take us to European spots. It takes 23 points. So it'll take us just to have Man United win today. And if we... it takes us with Everton today with a win. So we're going to 5th place if we win today. Even with a win, though, still not enough to go ahead of Southampton. Which kind of says where we are at the moment. Hello, Marazuk. We can't give free kicks away. You are 100% right. 2-1 City to Smarth. Southampton 2, City 1, says Alex Smith. You're not confident after West Brom game. Me neither. That's what's kind of put me down. I think that, and then Liverpool scoring in the 90th minute and then winning 7-0, it's kind of just made me resign to the fact that the league is probably not going to be ours. Liverpool quite clearly top goal scorers in the league now after scoring 7 goals today. My God, that used to be City that did. Sadly, it is not anymore. We just don't seem to score the goals these days. Let me quickly open my curtains to improve the light a little bit. But yeah, leave your predictions in the chat. There we go. But it's pretty demoralising watching City at the moment. Consistently dreadful is I would describe it. Let me quickly switch us to this screen. Team lineup. This is the team lineup today. As you will notice, no Mars. No, a lot of people have already picked up on that. Edison, Cancelo, Walker spelt wrong. Let me sort that out. That's going to get on my nerves. There you go. Edison, Cancelo, Walker, Stones, Diaz. Glad to see Stones back in the team. I think we missed him on the West Brom game because his progressive passing is very useful. I mention it a lot. Gunn and Rodri, people are not going to be happy about that. I've not looked at Twitter, but I can guarantee people are not happy about that. De Bruyne obviously was going to play. We'll see Bernardo Silva on the right hand side. Fair enough, deserves a bit of game time. Not been great recently, but it'll be busy. Sterling on the left, Torres through the middle. No Jesus, he gets a rest or he's dropped, I don't know. I need to get a mic. Do I not have a mic? I'm pretty confident. But I've got a mic, I don't know if it's working though. It will be a narrow draw. The score will be 2-1 or 1-1. Cole, we need a win. Nothing but a win will do. 2-0 Mahrez. I don't know what that means. 0-0 says Parvin. I could do without a boring game. I'd at least like to see some goals today. That'd be nice. But the way we're playing, it doesn't look like we're scoring goals. So, who knows? It is what it is, I guess. We're 8 minutes away from kickoff. Don't know if you can tell, I'm really not in the mood for today's game. Like, I'm just not feeling it at all. We're not clicking. Like, it just doesn't, it's not working for us at the moment. So, I'm expecting more of the same today. But, as I always say, we can hope. There we go. Anyway, what does everyone say in the chat? As I said, my prediction is a 1-0 loss today. I am really, really not confident. I don't know why I'm so not confident. Well, I do know why I'm so not confident, because that performance on Tuesday night was embarrassing, if I'm honest. It was dreadful. There are zero excuses for performances like that. Anyway, as you can see by the form, we're unbeaten in 5, which I guess is the slight positive. I think it's longer than that since we last lost. It was Tottenham, which was, if I have a quick look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games unbeaten. Just 3 draws isn't good enough. The one against Porto, that was acceptable. The one against United in West Brom was disappointing, to say the least. Not pleased about them whatsoever. Do you think I need to get my... One sec, let me just... I'll listen to the stream on my phone, but as far as I was concerned, the audio should be okay. Is there a muffling? I think there's a slight like background noise, but I don't know how to fix it. I'll sort it out for next stream. But I have got a mic. But yeah, I'll fix it for next time. Being honest, league's gone on, mate. Yeah, we need to get second place, or we need to win like a Champions League. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? If we win a Champions League, the season's been a success. And we're still in that. We've got Borussia Mönchengladbach. I've done a video on that. Check it out if you haven't already. But yeah. Man City versus Southampton today. The Southampton team, I've not actually looked at it yet, but I imagine it involves Che Adams, James Ward-Prowse, and Danny Ings. And Theo Walcott, maybe? Let's have a look. Alex McCarthy, Kyle Walker-Peters, Vestergaard, Bednarek, Bertrand, Romeu. Pep Guardiola singled him out as a very good player in his press conference in the week. James Ward-Prowse as captain, Janempo, Walcott, Ings, and Adams. It's a very, very good team. It is a team that's probably going to beat us today, knowing how we play. And it is bad that I live in a world now where I believe Southampton will probably beat Manchester City. But as you can hear perfectly, you don't need a mic. Okay, crack in. Hi Alex, it's hard to be optimistic. We can only hope. It's true. That's what I'm going in with, the attitude. We can hope, but I'm struggling to feel like this should be a guaranteed win, which is the way it should really be. But I'm just not very confident for today at all. But in terms of the lineup, apparently Laporte isn't involved because he's got a knock. Not fully fit, which is why he's not in the matchday squad. Who knows if that's true? Hopefully that's the reason. Because if he's not on the bench, there's not really any reason for that. You think we can win the league, but we can't. We can't win the league, but we can win the Champions League. I agree. I don't think we can't win the league. I just don't think we will win the league. Because the way we're playing, we're just not good enough to win it. With the kind of form we are, Champions League is even more difficult. Only a miracle can help us. You don't need to be the best team to win the Champions League, Smarth. You just need to be the luckiest. That's how it is. So you need a few lucky draws, a few lucky wins, and we'll do it. Turn on the lights. The lighting's alright at the moment. It's not too bad. I will turn them on later, but for now we'll leave it. You think we can win the Champions League? Me too. I think we can. I don't think we will, though. You thought Nemecha is on loan. Nemecha is on loan. Are you on about... Is Nemecha on the bench? Could he get the bench up? Yeah, the Nemecha on loan is the midfielder. The Nemecha you're on about at Anderlecht, he's a striker. They're both brothers. So yeah, Lucas Nemecha, the striker, is on loan. He's doing well at Anderlecht, but this is Felix Nemecha, who's the midfielder. He's still at the club. I just want kickoff to be now. It's 4 minutes away. I'll quickly get my stream ready. I'm going to get my headphones plugged in as well. Let's get this ready. Log in. Get these connected. If you haven't already, leave your score prediction in the chat. I'm interested in what you guys think. We've not It's the first time I can ever remember having this little people confident. I think we've had more draws and losses than wins for City. That never happens. That shows how poor we've been recently. We've got 15 people in the stream. Everyone leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Manchester City versus Southampton is a couple of minutes away. Players should be coming out pretty soon. What channel is this on? I know it's on Amazon. There we go. It's on NBC. The players are coming out. Well, the City players are already out. Oh, Southampton have fans today. It's the City players' first time with fans playing. I didn't realise they have fans. That's not a benefit for us at all. They're one of the few places that does have fans, actually. Anyway, there's Southampton fans. The players are all out. 2 on City, 90th minute, pen winner, KDB. If we win a 90th minute, I'll be buzzing. I just want to win today. Any win will do. Goals will be nice. Southampton away is not an easy game by any stretch of the imagination, though. So I will settle for any win. Obviously, the other lot from Manchester went over there fairly recently. With 2-0 down at half time, they won 3-2. Wouldn't be against that. 2-0 today. Is that City or them, Jim? 1-0 City says Power Zayed. How many times have Manchester City made it to the Champions League semi-final? It's 1 against Real Madrid in 2016. City so bad this season, but could make a Europa League spot for the first time in a while. It would be fun to watch them destroy. We will get Champions League football this year. We will come 2nd or 3rd this year. Like, we're not that bad. Like, we will get our act together. It will happen. It's taken a while. We've got a game in hand. And so, I don't know. I think it's unrealistic to think we'll get Europa League football this year. 2-0 City. I'd take a 2-0 City. Biddy is going for a 2-1 to City. Anyway. Double pivot today is something that a lot of people are not going to be very happy about. I already know. We've got some good memories at St Mary's. Last time we went, we lost 1-0. It was not a good game whatsoever. Very, very frustrating. Time before that, we won 3-1 though. It was a good win. Got ourselves back on track after losing to Palace. After losing to Leicester as well. Time before that was Centurions. What a day that was. Ideally, I mean, it's a pretty crap game to be honest. I'd rather the game wasn't like that. Although, like I said, any win is a good win for me today. That's how I'm approaching this game. Come on, United, says Hugo plays. We could do if United dropping some points soon. Anyway. I just want the game to kick off. We're like a minute away now. About 45 seconds till kick off. The Southampton players get into a team huddle. If they win today, then fair play. They've had a cracker start to the season. City wearing our white kit today. I don't know why we're not wearing the blue kit, considering they wear a red kit with a white stripe. But, you know, if we can reach top 5, yes we can. As you can see at the bottom, we can reach European spots. 5th place, it's okay. Strengths, if we'd beaten West Brom, we'd beaten United, we'd be in such a good position. I don't actually know what position would we be in, but like, we're talking, where would it be? We'd be 4 points higher than where we are now, so 24 points. So we'd be 3rd in the league with a game in hand. That would it's just so frustrating. That'd be, what, 24? Yeah, it's frustrating. Anyway, the players take a knee. I need to quickly change to the game timer. 45 minutes. Half time. First. There we go. We're underway. As you can see, in the last 5 meetings, they've only beaten us once. I remember them is that the only time they've ever beaten us? I don't remember ever losing to Southampton other than that. I remember we were their first game back in the Premier League back in 2012. If we look back, I don't remember them ever beating us other than that time. Oh, they beat us in 2016 when Mane got the hat-trick. Edison getting on the ball early. Rodri there, goes wide. Stones switches it. What a ball, John Stones. Consider a nice touch. Good start from Stones. The game has begun. It has done. Did you see Liverpool set? Yeah, Liverpool scored 7. It was ridiculous. I didn't watch the game, but yeah. So our 33rd Premier League meeting. Southampton have 7 wins. City have 18, 7 draws. Southampton, obviously, some history against them. Got the Centurions against them. They beat us in our last ever game at Main Road. They're pressing us high here. We played out that well. Go on, Bernardo. Gives it into Rodri. There you go, City. Well played out. Gundogan. There you go. Cancelo, drive forward. Good football this from City. Sterling. Bit of magic, Sterling. Cuts inside. Still got it. That last touch was dreadful. His dribbling's not been very good recently, Sterling. Anyway. 13 people in the stream. Leave a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. Good break that from City. Played out from the back very, very nicely. Very poor touch that from Sterling. Expect better from him. They go short from the goal kick, which means we can press high, which is what we want to do. Torres presses their defender. Clips it forward. Got to win that header. There you go. Rodri gets it. Well played, Rodri. Into De Bruyne. De Bruyne, that is embarrassingly bad. You failed to make a 5-yard pass. Let's hope it's not another draw. Callum, we need to hope it's not a loss, to be honest. It very well could be. John Stones. We could do with him not getting injured. Another good performance from John Stones would be very, very nice right now. Kyle Walker picks up the ball. Back to Edison. Edison pressed high. First touch interesting. A right-footed hook. And it goes into Torres. It's a good ball into Torres, but Torres fails to deal with it. Who will score? Dan Ings will score for them, in my opinion. Or a James Ward-Prowse free kick wouldn't be unrealistic. I like how they try and play out from the back. I think that suits us. If we press effectively. John Stones, that's well played. Walker goes back to Edison. He's already touched the ball quite a significant amount. Diaz. We've had a lot of different players playing in defence this year. Diaz has been the constant. He's played in pretty much every single game since he's joined. John Stones seems to be his favoured centre-back partnership at the moment, though. And rightly so with John Stones' form. John Stones goes backwards. Talking of John Stones, obviously in his first game against Southampton for Manchester City, he did... Oh, it's gone out of play. It's their throw-in. But he did actually make a mistake giving the ball to Nathan Redmond in the 1-1 draw the first time we played under Guardiola. Ball goes back to their keeper. Sterling press. Good press this from Sterling. Go on, Walker. Press him out. Oh, Walker, that's a City ball, that. Well played, Walker. Well played. Good eye press. Martial will score. Okay. United got Leeds tomorrow, haven't they? I think. Go on. Cancelo wins it. Gundogan sweeps up. They win it back, though. Oriel Romeu. And now here's where the issues come. Gineppo. Go look at Gineppo. Shoots blocked from Walker. Walker was way too narrow there. Ruben Diaz made his debut against Leeds in the 1-1 draw. He did. So poor from Walker here. He's too busy watching Che Adams rather than Gineppo. He deals with it in the end, but he's got to go wider there, Walker. Too easy for them to split us open there. Ward-Prowse put a ball in the box. His deliveries this year have been perfect. His set pieces are on point at the moment. Arguably the best set piece taker in the Premier League. They look to overload Edison. Will City deal with it? Deal with it, City. Deal with it. Headed away. Goes back up toward Prowse. City straight to get out on it. Gineppo. Press tightly. Bernardo, well played, well played. Gets it long. City, you've got to press this out now. Sterling, good energy this. Walker Peters gets away with that. Sterling's now got to get across. Manchester City is Man United. What? I don't know what that means. Theo Walcott, too easy that on Cancelo. That's a brilliant challenge. That from Stones. Brilliant challenge from Stones. How's it going alright, Danny? How are you doing? Hopefully, I'll be feeling a little bit better after City grabbed 3 points today. We can hope. Mayu on the ball. Goes over. Edison, you've got to deal with that. Pass back to Edison. There you go. Well played out from City. Diaz. Cancelo. What is that, Cancelo? Really, really poor from the Portuguese man. Gundogan sweeps up. They still get it though. Theo Walcott. Ball in the box. Dealt with by Stones. Goes long to Southampton throw-in. All Southampton so far. What do you think if Pep's tactics are failing or players are not good enough? Bit of both. Pep's tactics aren't on point. His substitutions are poor. The players aren't performing though. It's not all Pep's fault. It's not Pep's fault. Sterling missed a shot from 6 yards with a minute to go last week. You see Torres hat-trick in Greenwood. You think Greenwood's going to get a hat-trick against Leeds tomorrow? Fair enough. They're playing out the backfield. No, we need to play out from the back. That's how we play. That is not the issue. There's so many bigger issues than that. Sterling is Rashford. I don't know what that means. You look like Sean Welsh. I don't know who that is. But okay. Walker. Bernardo. Nice give and go that. And Rodri's been caught on the ball. This is Rodri's biggest issue. He's too slow on the ball. Stones deals that very, very nicely. Nice football that from De Bruyne and Torres. And De Bruyne just flicks it away. Come on, City. Now you've got to attack with pace. Cancelo slows the game down. Gives it to De Bruyne. Nice this. Come on, City. Good opportunity. De Bruyne in the right position. Torres loses the ball cheaply. Okay, Torres has kept it. Well played, Torres. De Bruyne. Bit of magic, please, Kev. Into Rodri. Walker. Come on, City. Bernardo. Goes sideways. Diaz. Stones. Diaz. There we go. Torres win that. Oh, quality challenge from their centre back there, Vestergaard. And a quality press from Sterling and City win a throw-in. Torres nearly on that. That's a good run from Torres. You don't like Rodri. I don't mind him. I do think there's issues with him. I think there's problems that don't fit our style. But as a player, I think he's a good player. Vestergaard into Romeo. Sideways. Walker Peters. Got to press the keeper here. The intensity they press at is so much higher than the intensity we press at. There you go, Rodri. Bernardo. Nice touch that from Bernardo. Good football from Bernardo. Good feet, as per usual from him. Switch ball from Rodri into Sterling. Sterling, bit of magic, please. Cuts inside. Loses it. What does it say? Oh, does it say West Brom? Oh, I shouldn't say that. I'll sort that out in just a second. I'll sort that out now. Walker Peters. Okay, I'll quickly do that now. I didn't realise it said that. There we go. That. Match. Sorry about that. I'm glad you pointed that out though. There you go. All sorted. They got the ball here. Gineppo. Wide left. Tries to feed it in. Bernardo wins it. Presses hard. There you go. Bernardo. This is really good start from you. That's what we want to see. Gundogan goes wide Sterling. It's all about the pace of this counter-attack. 10 minutes in. Oh, it's poor from Sterling. Bernardo. Goes wide. Come on. Kev De Bruyne, be a good ball. It's a really poor ball from Kev. Keeps though. Sterling, it's never going to go in when it's bouncing like that, Sterling. 90 people in the stream. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Man City win 2-0, says Mohammed. Who do you believe Man City should move in or out this transfer window? I just want a striker, to be honest. I'd get Messi in, but I don't know if it's feasible in January. I'd be all over trying to get a striker in. We need a striker big time. Aguero is not reliable enough. Ball goes sideways. Bednarek. High press from Torres. Forced back to their keeper. Ward-Prowse goes into Walker-Peters. City win it back. Good press from City. Kev De Bruyne lets the ball run. Gets it. Hit it. Shoots. Deflected. Just wide. Corner City. Come on. What's the nearest town to my house? The nearest big one is probably West Brom, maybe. I reckon De Bruyne takes a second too long. It's a good strike, to be honest. Just hits the inside of the defender's leg. And as a result, it's a corner. Pep Guardiola should give Jesus some chances. He has given Jesus chances, to be fair, but Jesus plays every game, so he needed to get a rest today. Gundogan strikes it, deflected, well deflected. Kev De Bruyne cuts inside, keeps it going, well played. Good press this from Southampton. Walker gives it to Diaz, he keeps it alive and loses it in the end. Good press from De Bruyne though. In the box, another corner to City. Come on, good footballers from City. Do I think Aguero will play better if Messi signs? No, I don't think it will affect the way Aguero plays, to be honest. The problem with Aguero is he's just never going to be the same again. He's never going to get back to full fitness. Come on, Kev, make it a good ball. City should sign Inaki Williams. I've never watched him. I mean, I know he's alright on FIFA, but I don't know how good he is in real life. I'm not sure he's the type of player we need. I want Haaland, if I'm honest. Haaland at all costs. Cancelo is going to shoot. He does from distance. Saved from McCarthy. One of them you'd expect the keeper to save, but it's a good strike from Cancelo. We're getting shots where we're testing the keeper. It's a positive. 12.5 minutes in. We've been okay so far. 23 people in the stream. Leave a like. Subscribe. Manchester City currently drawing 0-0 with Southampton in a must-win game in the South Coast at St Mary's. Bernardo Silva with the corner. Goes backwards to Gundogan. Walker. Give it Cancelo. Or not. Goes back to Gundogan. There you go. Walker. Bernardo Silva finds it in behind. It's a City throw. Come on. Who do I think win the Premier League? I think it's all Liverpool's to lose now. That's 7-0 today, I think. And it shows why they're going to win the league. They're better than everyone. We needed to beat West Brom. That West Brom game was, for me, the thing that cost us the league. Pep out. I will never be Pep out. I don't care. I'm just never going to be Pep out. Unless he gets us relegated or something. We're so far away from that level that I just can't begin to think that that mindset's not for me. See, I have a free kick here in a good position for De Bruyne to put one in. You still can't go over that West Brom game. Yeah, that West Brom game is still... I'm still flat from that, to be honest. I'm just not in the mood for City, but... Game every 3 days. I just need to carry on supporting the team. Hopefully we can sort it out. My hand is killing. Please say Kev puts in the box, not Bernardo. This is a right footer all day, every day. People have got to attack it as well. It's Bernardo. What are you doing? Rodrigo! Offside. It was actually a very good ball from Bernardo. It is offside though. Obviously VAR will look at this. I don't know if anyone even touches that. I mean, it will go down as offside. But I don't know if anyone touches it. At least not Arsenal, exactly. That is a positive mindset to have. What do you think of Zinchenko? I think he should go. Not good enough for City, I don't think. IU was appalling. I didn't watch Liverpool game today. I was playing football. And I don't like watching Liverpool because they're just demoralising to watch. Stones goes back to Edison. High press on Edison. Edison goes long. No need for that, Edison, unless it's a good ball. It is going to cause them problems. And we get the ball way higher up the pitch now. Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne with the overlap. De Bruyne is the ball. There you go. In the box. Sterling. Yes! Come on! Get in, boys. Quality from De Bruyne. Brilliant stuff. All from the Edison kick that I said he was wrong for. Come on, City. 1-0. That's what we needed. A good goal. Brilliant stuff. De Bruyne with the overlap. Bernardo plays it into him. This is what we want to see from Manchester City. This is a City type of goal. Sterling, right place, right time. Boy, I've missed saying that. It's been too long. Brilliant goal from City. Sterling holds back his run and just slots it into the corner. Man City 1, Southampton 0. We get the early goal. Get in there, boys. That's what we needed. Brilliant stuff from City. 1-0. Get in, City. Typical City goals, as the commentator has just said. Buzzing. Absolutely buzzing for that. Northern Ireland going to lockdown. Unlucky. I reckon we will in January. People seem happy. 4-1 on Tuesday versus Arsenal. We're not going to beat them by that much. I think we might lose to Arsenal. Get in. Sterling actually scored. Get in there. A lot of people happy in the chat. I'm happy. Leave a like. Subscribe. Manchester City lead 1-0 at St Mary's. Well played. And really, really good goal out from City. All from a long ball. Very un-City-like, but the rest of it was vintage City. There we go. Go on. Bernardo, give it wide, give it wide! Ah, you've overdone that, Bernardo. Torres was the ball about 5 seconds earlier. Yeah, Aguero gets back to his usual self, scoring week in, week out. I don't think we'll ever see that Aguero again, to be honest. Sadly. Who scored a Sterling goal? Great team selection. The team selection today has been decent. But the thing is, if we go and lose, people will criticise the team selection. So, yeah. Ronan O'Wright, really, or whatever your name is. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. He's happy. He says, let's go. How we lose to them? Because we're City. You just can't predict with City. We drew to West Brom. And Arsenal aren't that, but I know they're playing really badly, but it's just a very Arsenal thing to do. Like, they were playing badly when we played them in the FA Cup last year, and they went and played really well against us. De Bruyne getting the ball in a very De Bruyne-like position. Gives it Bernardo. Bernardo has started very brightly, to be fair to him. Walker with the overlap. Bernardo goes backwards. Rodri. Stones, who's been magnificent in this first 20 minutes. Once again, might I add. You packed Kante. Fair play. Decent. Sterling. Cancelo. Gives it into Gundogan. Sterling. Back to Gundogan. Cancelo. Looks to pull it back. It's kind of in the middle of two players. Go on. No time on the ball. There you go. Make him go long. John Stones, once again, deals with the ball. What a turnaround he has had. The Barnsley Beckenbauer. Come on, City. City get unlucky. We do get unlucky a lot of time. But sometimes, like, we were just bad in the week. We didn't get unlucky. Well, we did with the goal, I guess, but we were just bad. He's a fringe kind of a very decent impact then. How do you think we'll do against Chelsea? Too early to tell. I know it's not that far away. It's like 10 days away, but there's so many games between now and then. Like, if we go and perform well today, perform well against Arsenal, perform well against Newcastle, perform well against Everton, I think we beat Chelsea. Equally, we could do badly and they could do well. Both teams aren't playing too great right now, so it's too difficult to call. There's like 4 games between now and then, so I'll leave it. I think after today's match, next challenger will be against Chelsea. Everton will not be an easy match. Neither will Newcastle, neither will Arsenal. Every game these days is difficult. First 20 minutes have been very bright from City. You packed Freeze Casemiro. That's probably a good pack. I don't play FIFA, so I don't know, but I'm going to say that's probably a good pack. Yeah, there you go. Torres presses McCarthy. McCarthy forced to go long. Win that header, City. As I say, I'm pretty confident I say this in every stream. We are very good at dealing variables. Romeu goes wide. Danny Ings cuts inside. John Stones. Honestly, what a man. What a turnaround that man has had. Gundogan, break. Come on, City. It's all about the counter-attack here. Kev De Bruyne tries to feed Torres in. It's an unlike Kevin De Bruyne ball there. Doesn't find his player. No Premier League game easy. We saw that for West Brom. Exactly, AD. That is the point I'm making. Any game, it's all about whether we turn up. Yeah, we did score Galvin. It was a nice goal from Sterling. They do have the ball wide here, though, with Kyle Walker-Peters. Too much space that for Walcott. Falls to Ings. Ings can't quite contact with it. Romeu shoots. Edison keeps it in play. It's a good chance that for Southampton. Well dealt with by City, though. I actually feel so comfortable with our defence these days. I know we conceded to West Brom, but it was a jammy goal. This defence is such a good defence. In my opinion, it's the best defence in Europe. Ederson in defence. Goes long once again. We scored from him going long. Sterling's in behind here. McCarthy deals with it. That's a very good ball from Ederson, because I can imagine, with knowing Ederson's ability, that was most likely intentional. Too easy that for Bertrand. Son should have followed up with Bernardo. Whereas Phil Jones, I don't know. Against West Brom, we were not good enough. It was an easy match. It was an easy match, but teams are difficult to break down sometimes in the Premier League. You can never underestimate how difficult a game could be. But yeah, you're right. If we did play well, we would have beaten West Brom. Bertrand. Back to then before. I think that's Vestergaard. Pull out from Cancelo, let him Walker Peters go. Back post. Adams and Diaz. Dreadful clearance. Luckily, Walker gets to it. They're getting behind a few times on that Cancelo side. They're getting in behind too easily. What are you talking about? Phil Jones and Harry Maguire's best. They are. What quality players. We had a solid summer transfer window. We did. Ake, Diaz, Torres. I feel like I'm missing someone. Ake, Diaz, Torres. We signed someone else, didn't we? 2 centre-backs. Was it just those 3? I generally can't remember. I feel like there was someone else that I'm forgetting. But I don't remember. Yeah, it was a good summer transfer window. Yeah, Phil Jones, what a legend. Man United icon. Ward-Prowse free kick, you know you've got to be scared from these. Come on, City, do all this. We know it's going to be a dangerous ball when Ward-Prowse is on it. And it was very well dealt with, though, from Kyle Walker. Falls out to Theo Walcott. Kyle Walker sweeps it away again. Sterling wins the header. Goes all the way back out. And City press the ball high. Walker with a nice touch. Sterling brilliantly defensively dealt with. They boys seem like they want to stay. They seem like they've got a point to prove after a dreadful performance in the week. Torres and Diaz, yeah. Brilliant signings, both of them. De Bruyne, I don't know what that means. Yeah, that's all. Okay, I was right. I was thinking I'd missed on that. I don't know why. Stefan, the goalkeeper. He wasn't a signing this year. He was signed a few years ago, but he came back on loan. Do you think Ake was worth it? I do. I think he was poor in the week, but I do think he's had a pretty good start to be in a City shirt so far. And he was what we needed, to be honest. We've now got 4 very good centre-backs. That is not... If we get a left-back, we no longer have a defensive issue. De Bruyne needs to call on him there for a man-on. Is that a free kick to them or a free kick to us? A free kick to them? Are you joking? He literally comes through the back of him. De Bruyne turns, tries to pass it, and he just catches him. It's not a yellow card for that. Yeah, Ake's good. Diaz, Ake's not as good as Diaz, but he's a good player. Spurs side defence they are. Hello, De Villa stand. I'm doing alright. How are you? That's not a yellow card, ref. Literally just turns, thinking there's no one on him. I don't know. It's harsh to even give a free kick for that. Like, he's turned around, gone to pass it. What about Floppy Garcia? Oh, he can go in January. Want him gone. Hopefully he's gone. Don't want to see him in a City shirt again. But, yeah, that's one of the harshest yellow cards you'll see. He literally turns around without knowing, goes to pass the ball, and the person then just nicks it off him. Vestergaard to take the free kick. In deep inside their own half, they look to switch to the left-hand side. Stones wins the header. It's a throw-in to Southampton. Kevin De Bruyne has assisted Raheem Sterling 14 times in the Premier League. Decent little duo those two have got. Both signed in the same season. Decent start for 6-5. Maybe left back January. Yeah, I would like a left back and a striker would be nice. It's Phil. What's Phil Foden? Where is Phil Jones? He should be subbed on for Diaz. Yeah, Phil Jones doesn't play for Man City, mate. Edison goes long. De Bruyne wants a free kick. It's not given. Ball falls for Che Adams. And he gets out of that very well. Gineppo on Walker. They look to switch the ball. That's a penalty. Diaz quite clearly takes Diaz out there. No, takes Ings out there. That's really clumsy from Ruben Diaz. Very, very clumsy. I think Walcott's offside though. That's the only hope, because there's no way that's not a penalty. It's going to be a penalty, I think. At least the centre-backs are sorted. Yeah, they are. Do I like Haaland? Of course. You're stupid if you don't like Haaland. Wow, they've not even looked at it. Very surprised. That looked like a clear penalty to me. Long ball from Alex McCarthy. Stones into Gundogan. Gundogan dealt with. Rodri clips it forward. Torres. I do like Torres' sort of aggressive mentality. They're in behind here and they're running out of centre-backs once again. Theo Walcott causing us all kinds of problems. It's like it's 2011 all over again. It's a corner now to Southampton. Is it a pen? Is this on Sky Notes on Amazon? It's not a pen though. Yeah, Theo Walcott's causing us all sorts of problems at the moment. It's an outswinger, which I think in theory should be easier to deal with when it's James Ward-Prowse. Now I've said that, they probably do go and score, but they can't crowd the keeper, which is normally where we concede the corners from. Sterling is a United fan, he is. Not a proper one though. Liverpool won 7-0 against Crystal Palace, yeah I saw. There you go. Ward-Prowse puts the ball in the box, headed. He wins the header, good save from Edison though. Catches the ball. And he slows again down. You think within a year or two Diaz come compared to Virgil? Very, very potentially. Edison. Good ball into Rodri. Rodri plays it across to Bernardo Silva. There we go. City, now you've got to attack with pace. Lovely ball from Bernardo Silva into Kyle Walker. He's on the edge of their box. Clip. Why are you clipping that in? Drill it across the floor. There's no need to clip it in. Sterling blocks it and it's now thrown to them right near their own corner flag. Sean's a top guy. Sean is a top guy. YouTube member. He was when he was a kid though. He was a fan. A fan is used loosely there. Imagine if City become Brazil team. Why are we sitting back? We're not sitting back to be fair. They're just a good team. So he's got to drill that in. He tries to just clip it back to De Bruyne. It should be drilled across to Torres. Got to squeeze them in here, City. Win the ball back. City throwing. From there throwing. Come on, Cancelo. Goes sideways. John Stones. Kyle Walker. Bernardo. Clips it over. Header one. Lovely pass that from Gundogan into Sterling. He's dispossessed by Theo Walcott. Wins the ball back. What's the free kick for? What do they want a free kick for? That was fair. Southampton will get Europe this year. Very, very potentially. I don't... Yeah. Very well could be. It's not a free kick, ref. You've just given that because of the player reaction. Bernardo's looking good though today. That's the major positive from so far. And the fact we won it up. De Bruyne made it into... De Bruyne made it this year, but I don't think he'll be FIFA Pro next time he plays like this. I mean, we're not even in 2021 yet, so none of this counts now. But he's got a long way to go. He's still got a stupid amount of assists when you consider how he's playing. I'd be surprised if he's not in FIFA Pro next year, to be honest. 7th, that's where you think Southampton will finish. That is very, very realistic, I would say. Them and Leicester will compete. I don't see Arsenal getting Europe this year, so I see Leicester, Everton and Southampton all going for that sort of European spots with the other 5 of the top 6. McCarthy clips it forwards. Dealt by Diaz. Romeo comes from De Bruyne's blind side. Rodri sweeps it off him though. Goes wide to Sterling. Sterling's lost the ball a lot today. And once again, just poor from Sterling. He's got a goal, but he's not playing well. Torres to press McCarthy. McCarthy goes long. Got to win that. Cancelo does win it. Gives it to Rodri. And Stones has it. Gives it to Walker. Takes it past Gineppo. Fouled. Brilliant. Well played. Chelsea signing's been crap. Yeah, they've not done anything yet. Werner's looked pretty poor. Havertz hasn't been great. Mendy's looked good. Thiago Silva's looked good. What if Klopp buy any Brazil players? He's never going to do that. Neither is Pep. Hello, Kai. Would you have Mbappe or Haaland? Of course I would. You'd be stupid not to. I'd have Haaland over Mbappe though. John Stones. Goes down the line. City throwing. Do you think Arsenal relegation? No. Arsenal will not get relegated. Arsenal will come like 10th, 11th, I imagine. Who's down? Don't be John Stones. It's Ruben Diaz, okay. Hopefully he's alright. Injury record for Ruben Diaz isn't that bad, so he should be okay. Top 4 of the season, Liverpool, City, Chelsea, United. That very well could be the case. I imagine Tottenham will be featured in there somewhere. Do you think Sterling is world class? His performances recently have not been world class. He was in that 18-19 season though. He definitely was. And the start of last year he was. Since then he's a very good player, but he's not world class. Chelsea will play good after half season, yeah. Chelsea will turn it on. Chelsea will be good this year. Rodri. De Bruyne. Bertrand goes wide. Diaz goes to deal with Walcott. Ball in the box. Stones heads it wide. That very well could have been a goal. This right hand side, our left hand side, Cancelo's side, they're causing all sorts of problems. Theo Walcott is having a game of his life. What happens here then? Walcott puts the ball in the box. And Stones, it just hits him. I don't even know if he noticed that's going to happen there. That could have been in his own net. Yeah, Messi to City / PSG. Yeah, he will definitely go to City or PSG either in January or in the summer. Ward-Prowse for a corner. We know, as I keep saying, his deliveries are top quality. And it is, once again, bullet header from them, goes over. What do you think Foden, his potential? I think he could become a City great. What if we get 7th? We're not going to get 7th. We're going to get Champions League football. You support Viking FK in Sweden. Fair enough. Foden and Torres are the future. Very well could be. They play very well together. Imagine if we get Messi, it'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? Southampton are causing us problems. We do need to slightly pick up the game. I actually think we've been okay though, to be honest. Torres goes down and he needs to not ask for that. He needs to just get straight back up and chase it. Bernardo Silva on Vestergaard. Well played from Vestergaard. Romeu. Sterling forcing to pass it out of player to City throwing. It's Norway. No, it's Sweden. Viking FK. I'm confident that is Sweden. Yeah, it's Sweden. Romeu gets the ball. Foul from Torres on the halfway line. We'll take it, to be honest. 25 likes. Thank everyone that's left a like. Let's try and get to 30 likes before half time. We have 10 minutes. Romeu has the ball. What are the stats looking like at the moment? We've still had more possession. 56% possession to us. I'd say they've had more chances though. Switch ball. Walker Peters in behind. Walcott. Cancelo is having a shocker. He's leaving his man every time. Every time. Ball in the box. Nodded by Diaz. The centre-back's having a very good game here. Cancelo is not doing a good job whatsoever. Too easy for them to cause us problems every time. There you go. Now you got to break City. Sterling. Oh, don't slow it. Cancelo's got to sort himself out here. There you go. Kev De Bruyne. I don't understand what they've done that's different to what De Bruyne just got booked for. Am I close to Birmingham? I am. I'm going to tell Erling's son to come back to... I don't think he's going to listen to you, to be honest. Started tipping it down in Southampton. Come on, City. You got to press that. Bernardo does do the pressing work. So Bernardo offers that no one else does. The energy he has is insane. My God, that's going to hurt Rodri. Right in the face. Torres is down. He'll want a yellow card for that. Torres is holding his shin. There you go. Mike Dean does give him a yellow card. Who would you have? Vitor Berisha. I don't know who they are. Yeah, Romeo gets booking. That could be very useful to us. Getting one of their midfielders on a yellow card is always going to be a benefit. Come on, Raheem Sterling. Pressed high, wins another throw-in. Torres and Bernardo have just switched, which is interesting. Bernardo at top gives us a bit more energy potentially. Torres has been a little bit isolated. I feel like Bernardo Silva's more suited to being isolated because he has the footwork to be able to get himself out of danger. Pep thinks Foden is the best player at his age but doesn't even play him. Yeah, I don't really understand what the deal is for Foden, to be honest, and Pep, but I'm sure Foden will get his game time. He will play for City enough. Nice turn that from Rodri. Gundogan picks the ball up. Got to give this to De Bruyne. Got to give this to De Bruyne. Like, what are you doing there, Gundogan? You played that too late and then it was a crap ball. You would sign Konza from Villa in the future. Yeah, no. Konza's not that good. We've got 4 good centre-backs. We do not need another centre-back. Especially not Ezri Konza. Dennings is down. This could be a positive for City here. Major positive. Muscular problem for Danny Ings. Those of you watching the game, how do you think it's gone so far? You happy with it? You're not happy with it? I think 1-0 is always a positive, to be honest. Has any team scored more than 10 goals in the Premier League game in one game? Yes, I think Man United have. Premier League record wins. I'm pretty confident United beat Ipswich 10-1. Quickly find it here. Where is it? Can't see it. No, I can't see it. I think it's like 10-1 though. I know United have definitely scored 10. I feel like one other team may have scored 10 as well. Doesn't Foden play in the Champions League instead? He does normally, but he should be playing in the Premier League as well, really. Halfway from Villa Park, like 40 minutes. What do you think of Calvert-Lewin? Good striker, doing well this season, isn't he? Yeah. Dannings comes off for Teller. I don't even know who that is. But I have to say that he may go and score, but regardless, it's a benefit him being on the pitch over Danny Ings. Do you think Norway national team has a future? No, they got Haaland, but they're not going to do anything, are they? I think they got Ødegaard as well, haven't they? So 2 decent players, but no, they're not anything special. Roger wins a nice header. Edison. Diaz turns nicely on the ball, clips it forwards. Ward-Prowse well dispossessed by Rodri. Gundogan loses it again. And they're getting behind on Cancelo's side. Cancelo does recover well, but it is poor from Cancelo in the first place. He plays a nice ball into Gundogan though, gives it to Sterling. Sterling, De Bruyne, Gundogan, foul on Gundogan. We got out of that well. Mike didn't give him another yellow card. He's giving yellow cards for everything. Thoughts on Callum Robinson for West Brom? Pretty naff. How does it feel having more or less the same amount of free in your bedroom? You're very funny, you are, lad. You are very funny. It is quite significantly better at the Etihad. You wouldn't know though because you probably don't go to games. Ward-Prowse for yellow card now. A few of their midfielders picking up yellow cards, always a benefit. De Bruyne, that first touch is okay. They're hounding him out there though, very well. Gundogan beaten too easily there by Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse gives it wide to Gineppo. Cuts inside. Torres forces him wide. Again, on Cancelo's side. Cancelo deals with that very comfortably though. Gives it to Sterling, that's nice. Sterling, just give it Gundogan. Walcott driving in. Brilliant stuff that from Diaz. He wants a goal kick. It's not given. It's a corner. That's all from Sterling messing up. The Etihad's rocket. Sometimes the Etihad atmosphere is brilliant. Sometimes it's not so good. Who is the ref? It's Mike Dean. Sterling, he should have just given it to Gundogan. Would have had a break then as well. We're slowing down too much as well when we tried to break him. You got many players. Sanderberg, Soloff, Ødegaard, Alasami. Maybe we'll be alright. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know enough about the Norwegian national team to be honest to be able to make a comment on it. But I just can't see them getting anywhere near the levels of the big nations like Holland, England, Spain, Italy, France. I just don't see them ever being at that level. Their corners cause us problems every time. It goes over everyone, that ball does. Bertrand has the ball. Defensive left back role. Goes to Walker Peters. Bernardo Silva. The energy in that press is brilliant. Sterling then presses high. Gets beaten too easily though. Oh, Cancelo, you're having a shocker again. Too easily beaten and you're giving them a set piece in a good position. Not necessary, to be fair. I'm sorry, the AI is quite loud. Props to 4K Man City fans out the 40k standing capacity to make the noise. 8 adds 55k by the way, it's not 40k. Theo Walcott's having a great game. Causing Cancelo all kinds of problems. Cancelo's not having a good time with it though. But I've said this many times, defensively he is not a good player. Thoughts on Republic of Ireland National Stadium? I don't know which one it is. My guess is it's alright though. Another Ward-Prowse ball in the box and they're probably going to score on the stroke of half time. Okay, Edison deals with it. You've got to break quickly here, City. Or not. Edison should have a ball straight away to go to. Instead, we've got every single man back, so there's no outlet to try and counter-attack. Edison goes long with a kick. It's a decent kick into Walker. Walker wins the ball. Romay sweeps it off De Bruyne, though. And they come back at us. John Stones deals with it well, though. Romay loses it from Rodri. And Walker gives it back into Edison. Who goes long. It's going to go there to McCarthy, I presume. No, he's not. Good turn, that. Bernardo Silva keeping the pressure up, which we want to see. Bernardo Silva playing very, very well today, I think. Walker, that's nice stuff from Walker. Ends up giving it back to Diaz. Alex Schmidt, new City manager. I'm never going to be at the level of Pep, lads. I apologise. You missed those 4-0 and 5-0 victories, me too. But we were spoiled getting those victories frequently. Oh, Gundogan loses it again. Gundogan's not a good performance. He's been very good recently. He was our only good player, in my opinion, against West Brom. But today, he's not having a good time of it. Ball goes over into De Bruyne. It's not bounce for De Bruyne. It's a City throw-in. What do you think of Felix Mecha? He came against Burton a few years ago, and I thought it looked brilliant, but he's not really had much game time since then. You know, Aguero, Torres, Sterling, De Bruyne. Me too. Hello, Jay Edwards. Apart from the Etihad, Anfield and Newcastle are very good. They are. Come on. Bernardo. Very isolated here. And this is why it's alright with him being isolated, because his single-handed ability is better than everyone else's. He does kick the ball out of play, though. And that should be it for the half. Half-time switch at Republic Island National Team Stadium. It's so big for a small nation. What do you think of our youngsters? A lot of them are good. We've got a good batch of youngsters coming through at the moment. Tommy Doyle, Phil Foden, Liam Delap. That is half-time. City 1-0 up at the break. I'm satisfied with that, to be honest. Quickly change screen countdown to kick off is 15 minutes. Anyway, there we go. That is all sorted. Decent first half football. I'm going to quickly turn the light on. Because it's getting dark already, and it's not even when it's 4 o'clock. Anyway, I'll take a 1-0 win all day, every day at Southampton away, to be honest. What do you guys think of that performance? Leave in the chat. What would you change? Yeah, leave what your full-time score predictions are as well. I'm going to stick with my... Well, I can't win the Southampton, actually. I can't stick with it, can I? I'm going to say we're going to win 2-1. I'm going to be confident. Alright, that's all sorted. But yeah, in terms of that first half performance, I actually thought they were probably the better team, although I felt like we were kind of in control. It was more enjoyable to watch than quite a lot of recent games, so I'd probably give that a 7 out of 10. It was okay. Could have been better, could have been worse. If we avoid defeat 5 games unbeaten, exactly. 9 out of 10 from Hugo, that's probably a little bit generous. 2-1 City, says Callum. If you could only sign one player, who'd it be? I'd sign Haaland, if I could sign anyone. Old Trafford should be called the Theatre of Nightmares. It was the Theatre of Dreams once upon a time. They've dropped off quite a lot, haven't they, since then? Let's have a look at what Twitter's saying. A lot of people saying, why is Gundogan playing over Foden? I don't get that either. Gundogan's been dreadful for that first half. For me, Foden comes on, 100%. Hugo's gone 2 on City. We had a lot of 3-2 on Cities, including me. That seems to be the favoured score at the moment. What are the scores on the doors in the Championship? Let's have a look at what is going on in the Championship. Sheffield Wednesday drawing with Coventry. Swansea beating Barnsley. Stoke beating Blackburn. Huddersfield beating Watford. That's a surprise. Millwall drawing to Forest. Luton drawing to Bournemouth. Brentford beating Reading 3-0. Reading dropped off a cliff recently. QPR beating Wickham. Borough beating Birmingham in the Championship. Great team selection from Pep. He benched Jesus and Mahrez, but Sterling should be benched too. Yeah, I imagine Sterling probably won't play against Arsenal in the week, I imagine. But Pep loves Sterling, so he always plays, doesn't he? But on the whole, as far as first halves go, I think it was alright. Like, it could be better, it could be worse. In terms of XG, we're actually behind an XG. They've had an XG of 0.4 and we've had an XG of 0.24. We have actually been relatively clinical for our level. So, that's positive. Anyway. So far, obviously, the only difference between the two sides, Sterling scoring 16 minutes in with a De Bruyne assist, something I don't know if we've been getting used to, because it hasn't happened that often, but De Bruyne assists are something we do get used to, and Sterling scoring is not a rare occasion these days, is it? Aguero should start the Arsenal. Depends if he's fit. He only trained yesterday, so he's not training all the time. He's not able to train all the time, so we just don't know if he's fit. We don't know if he's able to play. And if Jesus isn't playing today, I imagine that probably means he is playing in the week. It's because Pep thinks older men are stronger than young people, but it's not even really that. I think he just doesn't want to play too. I don't think he wants to play Foden too much, and that's his issue. Anyway, I'm satisfied with a 1-0, to be honest. I think Southampton away is one of them games you just got to win it. And if you win it, you take it, you run with it. Bernardo Silva is literally a machine. His gas tank is incredible. His fitness levels and his work rate is what makes him a great player. He's obviously got insane dribbling ability, better than anybody else in our team. But for me, what really does just tip him over the edge is his work rate. Because even when he's not playing well, you know that he's going to be creating stuff just because he's going to be working for the team. Stats-wise, 58% of the ball, 42% of the ball for them. We had 58%. They've had 7 shots, we've had 5. Both teams 2 shots on target. We've had 3 corners, they've had 4. But if I'm honest, I'm actually kind of satisfied with that. It's an exciting game. It's not dreadful. It's not boring, so I'm satisfied. That's all I care about right now. Anyway, Mane and Trent got me so much points in FPL. Why can't everyone be Bernardo? Yeah. What does that mean, Shiraz? I've not looked at my fantasy yet, so I don't know how I'm doing. I got 1 point. Who have I got on my team? I got Ward-Prowse and Walker-Peters, neither of which are doing very well. Hopefully it stays that way, to be honest. I'd rather they both did crap and City win. I say Pep should put our youngsters out against Arsenal. We need to beat Arsenal, Yannick. We need the trophy. You can't just bin off the League Cup. It's a trophy that we can win. We can make it 4 on the bounce. I don't think anyone's ever won it 4 on the bounce. I don't know if anyone's won it 3 on the bounce, to be honest, but definitely no one's won it 4 on the bounce. He might not be playing Foden because you don't want him to play in CDM. I get that, but that's not the reason, because Gundogan's not playing as a CDM. Gundogan's playing as an attacking midfielder. We're not playing a double pivot today. It's just Rodri in defensive midfield, and then Gundogan and De Bruyne playing just in front. So there's no reason why Foden can't play. I know Gundogan's playing a little bit deeper than De Bruyne, but if you put Foden on, you put Foden on in De Bruyne's position, and you drop De Bruyne a bit deeper. What's your opinion on double pivot as Rodri and Gundo? I'm not keen on it, but it's not a double pivot today. Rodri and Gundogan are not playing defensive midfield. Rodri is playing defensive midfield, and Gundogan plays in front of them both. That's how it's going today. You have Edison, so let's hope he gets a clean sheet, hopefully. Defensively, we've been very, very good. We haven't conceded a goal, other than the own goal, since we conceded to Tottenham. Because that was a long, long time ago. You'll take a win, of course you'll take a win. Who wouldn't take a win? You'd be stupid not to. Anyway, let's see what else everyone's saying. One issue so far, I think the key issue for me is Cancelo. Cancelo's being outdone too easily. Rodri is quite slow on the ball as well. That is a slight concern for me. Other than that, I think it's alright. What league am I in? I'm just in a league with my friends. How long is the kickoff countdown? 7 minutes and 40 seconds still to go. Just drags on half time, does honestly. Well, we're prepared for the second half when the players do come out. We've done about half of half time so far. Anyway, Danning's going off. That was obviously a benefit to us as well. Anyway, we've had a few full-time score predictions. I've said 2-1. We had a 2-1 from Callum. We had a 2-1 from Hugo. What is everyone else's score predictions? Leave it in the chat. I want to see if everyone thinks it's going to win. Because we had a lot of draws and losses for City today before the game. I feel like people are getting a little bit more confident now. On skills is Mahrez, but simple dribbling is Bernardo. Yeah, Bernardo is the best dribbler at Manchester City Football Club. Why is Mendy not playing? Because he's not very good, is the honest answer. He was very, very poor against West Brom. So was Cancelo, to be honest, but Mendy was extra poor. Kevin De Bruyne has now registered 100 assists for Man City. What a player. Will go down in the history books for Manchester City once he leaves. Hopefully, not for quite a long time. Hopefully, we have another 5 years or so of Kev. But, yeah, what a stat, that 100 assists for Man City. I don't know what the record assist is for Man City, to be honest. I'd be interested to know how far he's off it, because he could definitely break that record. Anyway. Diaz and Stones, or Diaz and Laporte, or any other combination. Right now, Diaz and Stones, because for me, I believe Stones is probably our best defender right now. I know a lot of people say it's Diaz, but I think Stones is just rock solid. And obviously, I think Diaz has to be involved in it. So, yeah, it seems stupid to say that Laporte's not in our centre partnership starting. But in terms of, is it fair? It probably is fair that it's Stones based off performance. AUD's going 4-3 City. That would be a big second half. I'd take it, though. A lot of goals and a win. Although, I'd quite like our defence to continue its good form. 2-1 to City. Still, you sticking with it, Sean? I'll take a 2-1. I said 2-1 as well. Kieran has gone for a 3-0 City. The day Kev leaves, I'll be crying. I'll be gutted the day Kev leaves. Similarly to the day David left. Hopefully, we get David Silva's testimonial this summer. That'd be nice. Anyway, how long we got left until half time? Less than 5 minutes to go until the second half kicks off. Hello, Jay. How many subscribers are you on, actually? I've not looked at that in a little while. We're on 10,126. Let's try and break 10,130 today. We can definitely do it. Press that subscribe button if you haven't already. Can you answer you? Yes, hello. I've said hello. You've not said anything else. There's nothing to answer. Don't spam in the chat though, because I'll put you in timeout if you do. Anyway. Stop spamming in the chat, Joe. I just want the second half to kick off, to be honest. Half times are ridiculously boring when... What was I going to say? I've lost my train of thought. When you're just sitting at home, half time's just a little bit dead. We need to make sure we come out the second half and we use energy. It's got to be energetic. The first half, it was quite energetic, the press. Got to be a little bit more on it in midfield. Rodri's losing the ball a bit too soft. Cancelo's got to make sure he's watching Walcott and Walker-Peters. We need to make sure we break at pace. That's one of the issues. There were times when we were getting the ball with an ability to break and we were choosing to just slow the game down. That's not what we need to do. We need to hit them with pace. Just subscribe. Cheers, Kieran. You had tickets for that Norwich game. To wish him farewell until the stupid pandemic. I'm not lying. I did have tickets. Fair enough. Yeah. Leave a like if you haven't already. We're on 29 likes. Let's try and get to 35 likes on the stream. Four o'clock, which means we are nearing kickoff. Which shouldn't be too far away now. They're just showing a bunch of adverts at the moment. Would you rather get beat at home or away? I'd rather get beaten. It depends what the situation is. Like, am I at the game? How far away is the game? That kind of depends on who's the game against. Many factors depend on that answer. First Bernardo, second Mahrez, third De Bruyne. Is that third dribbling ability? Because if it is, yeah, you're probably right, to be honest. Jesus is better than De Bruyne, though, actually, at dribbling. In my opinion, anyway. Anyway. Jesus, there's a lot of adverts going on here. You have to go in 10 minutes. Okay, that's fine. Anyway. Just want the second half to get back underway. It's past 4 o'clock. It should start just after 4 o'clock. There's 2 minutes under time, which means it should be a minute to go, which is what my timer says. Bernardo Silva being very effective on this right hand side today. He went into the middle, obviously, later in the second half. It'll be interesting to see when we come back out if Torres goes up front or Bernardo stays up front. Torres hasn't been very effective today, to be honest. I kind of want to see more from Torres, but he's not really shown anything yet. Is Jesus still our answer post Aguero? Hopefully not. I do like Jesus, but he's not Aguero, is he? Haaland is the answer, and that is a fact. I'm telling you now, we spend whatever we need to get Haaland, in my opinion. It makes no sense to not go all out for him, because he's the best striker in world football. You may have seen the levels Dortmund are playing at now. Haaland is gone. So yeah, for me, you've got to sign Haaland. What are the other fixtures today? I think Everton are playing Arsenal, which could be a good game, which I may watch, to be honest. Yeah, Everton Arsenal. If City win today, I'll watch Everton Arsenal later. That's a decent game. Newcastle Fulham, that'd be dreadful. Brighton Sheffield United, that'd be dreadful. Tottenham Leicester could be okay. Leeds Man United could be okay. West Brom Villa's a derby. And Burnley Wolves dreadful. Chelsea West Ham could be interesting. West Ham started this season very, very brightly, to be fair to them. Anyway, second half. The City players are coming out of the tunnel finally. The white kit, I'm not sure how I feel about this white kit. From a distance it looks very, very nice, but the patterns on it look pretty grim. Southampton players are already out. Anyway, let's quickly get this timer ready. Game timer. 45 minutes. Full time. Bernardo Silva will be the one to take Man City, suggesting that he'll probably be starting and playing up front in today's game. Bernardo Silva takes kickoff. We're underway. Manchester City 1, Southampton 0 as we begin the second half. And it's a Southampton throw in 8 seconds in. Hello, Soph. I'm doing okay. How are you? Can you show me how to do live stream? Just go on OBS. That's all you need to do. Yes, Yanni, no. He says no. Jesus is not the answer. To Aguero, and I agree. City now got a throw in 26 seconds in. Big second half this from City. A must win game as far as I'm concerned. Good that fans are there today. Not a benefit to us, but it is good that they are there. Walker taking his time here with his throw in. And we've lost it anyway. Their centre-back gives it to McCarthy, who clears it long. 1 minute into this first half. City keep them in their half. Rodri, is he going to lose it? He is going to lose it. And now they're going to look to break. And it's going to be a drop ball because Mike Dean gets in the way of the ball. But if you can't do that, he goes to the whistle so everyone stops, then they play it wide. That's not how it works. You just got to go for a drop ball at that point. Who'll win, Everton or Arsenal? I reckon Everton. Could do with Arsenal getting a red card or something, to be honest. Walker Peters looks to play in behind. Rodri sweeps up. Cancelo brings it forwards. Man on Cancelo. Plays a lovely ball into Torres. Go on, Torres, boy. Hit it. Shoots. Just wide. Good strike that from Torres. Good strike. Good ball from Cancelo as well, that. How many subscribers you need to reach 10.2k? I need 74 subscribers to get 10.2k. Messi scores for Barcelona. Every goal he's scoring, you've got to think it may be his last goal for Barcelona. Because if he's gone in January, which he may be, if Barcelona want to try and balance their books out, means that every goal could be his last. Oh, too easy that, Torres. You can't let him go behind you that easily. Teller, got to sweep that Rodri. He doesn't fails to do so. Now Kyle Walker Peters on his right hand side. Sterling's got to help out Cancelo here. Ball goes back. Bernardo Silva. The intensity on that press is just brilliant. Once again, Bernardo Silva goes out. De Bruyne. Now the one press in. Vestergaard. Clips it in. One ball by Cancelo. Gundogan sweeps the second ball up. And we look to break away and Gundogan loses the ball once again. Romeo brings it forwards. Ball in and Edison sweeps up. All fine. You can reach before March. I'm hoping by March to be on more than 10.2k. But in 2021, because we're going to fully go for YouTube in 2021, we should be going back to stadiums hopefully by sort of February, March. So the goal is 20k subscribers by the end of 2021. Southampton throwing. Who's that? Apparently one of the City players was doing a warm-up at half-time and said that was their throwing 100%, but we've been giving it. But apparently Mahrez was warming up at half-time and he's ready to come on. That's a strange one. I don't know why, of all the days that Pep doesn't make subs, today's the one he goes for early. Like, I'm glad that he's making subs, but it's not necessarily this early. When he's on Erling Haaland before, he costs like 200 million, yeah. It'll be like 100 million, but I'd pay it in a heartbeat. He's worth it. Bernardo goes backwards. John Stones. Kyle Walker goes backwards. John Stones. Ruben Diaz. Gundogan. John Stones. Stones went to play that into Torres and Bernardo Silva's blocked it. Messi has equal Pele's tally for most number of goals scored for a single club. 643 goals. To stream every City game, I do. I will be until I go back to matches. Ball went high. Cancelo loses the ball. It's a City throw-in. Good just interception out from Theo Walcott. He's had a very good game, to be fair to him today. Gundogan. Rodri. Into Diaz. Rodri. Backwards Diaz. Gundogan. Diaz Stones. Sideways into Diaz. Come on, brings it forwards. High press from them, and Diaz loses it. They break that first press so well, and then the second press is really lazy. James Ward-Prowse goes backwards. Why is Rodri so high? What you want for Christmas? Not much, to be honest. I can't actually remember what I've asked for. But yeah, not much. Walker Peters. Wide right hand side. Goes backwards. Ward-Prowse in the box. Deal with it, Walker. Walker deals with it well. To the Southampton throw-in. Should Foden come on? I think so. Not yet, but he should come on at some point. Messi to PSG. Jack, potentially. I hope he comes to City, but he could go to PSG, potentially. Bertrand. Goes backwards. Gineppo. Bertrand. See what an offside. It is offside. They were adamant that it was offside there. So jealous of those fans at the stadium. Nothing more to go back to the Etihad. But we're still in tier 3, so here's what it is. Edison, go long. There you go. City failed to win the header, but we do win the second ball. Rodri, Sterling. Lets the ball run, and he shouldn't have done. No need to let the ball run there. Cancelo goes into Rodri. Sideways to John Stones. Kyle Walker. Diaz. Backwards. Edison. Goes to Diaz. Come on. Good playing out the back this from City. Into De Bruyne. Brilliant stuff from City this. Sterling. Gets caught under his feet. Goes back to De Bruyne. Go on, De Bruyne. Go on, Bernardo. He scuffs it. What a break from City. That was beautiful stuff. And Bernardo Silva couldn't quite get anything on it. De Bruyne, brilliant. Everything about that move was perfect. Bernardo should have just hit it earlier. Brilliant stuff that from City. There, just toe poking, tries to go around defender. And he would have beaten the keeper if he'd got any power on that. What's my prediction? I'm saying 2-1 City. Really good foot from City. Got to score that. Good move, though. All from playing out from the back as well. Cancelo gets out of that very, very well. Gives it to Sterling. The passing today, second half, so much better than it's been recently. It's crisp, it's quick. That's what you want to see from City. Go on, Bernardo. Bernardo's been... He should have scored that, but he's been brilliant today, Bernardo. Really, really impressed with him. You'll say Mahrez has the best control for City. Fair enough. I would say I'd have Bernardo over him. Jesus is a very, very close second. Stones into Kyle Walker. Switches to player. They've probably gone short, but it's a good ball from Walker, so I'm not going to complain. Cancelo cuts inside nicely. Thought he did it there, but he's not done it, and De Bruyne lets him down with a really, really poor touch. And now Cancelo's jogging back. No excuse, Cancelo, for you to jog back. Ball goes inwards to Walcott. Roger would have been there to deal with that if Cancelo had just got back to his own man. Come on. There's centre-back Vescario. It's on the ball. Switch to play. Got to deal with that, Cancelo. And he does do. Plays it into Sterling. Sterling, bring it forwards. Okay, it's alright. He's giving it to Rodri. He turns on the ball. Keeps it nicely. Gives it wide to Walker. I'll take that, Rodri. Well played. Nice and calm football. Go on, Raz. Cut inside and shoot. Cut inside and shoot. Or give it into Gundogan. City corner. I'd have just shot there and hold Sterling instead of giving it to Gundogan, but it's okay. Go on, Bernardo. Make this a good ball in the box. Bernardo. Ah, Cancelo, that's poor. Once again. Goes to McCarthy. Press high, Gundogan. Wide to Walker Peters. Bernardo, that's your man. City, Vestergaard, De Bruyne, you've got to be on that. Too much space there. John Stones is sort of in an attacking midfielder role here, pressing high. Southampton keeping the ball very, very nicely here. 57 minutes on the clock. Ball goes wide. Gineppo. Walker, you've got to deal with him here. Walker's such a beast, honestly. It's a corner to them, okay. Bit of a shame. I was hoping that Walker might fully deal with him, but he has quite comfortably controlled it there. That's a free kick if I'm being completely honest, but it is what it is. Edison saved, made goals, I realise. I do not know what that means, Galvin, I'm not going to lie. Gineppo after that does come off. He's been alright, Gineppo. I don't know who's going to come on for him though. Nathan Redmond, he scored against us a few times in the past. Most notably that I can remember in 2017 when he scored against us courtesy of a John Stones and Claudio Bravo mess up. James Ward-Prowse with an in-swinger. This is not what you want to see. I think this will be a goal. Edison punches it away. It's another corner. The in-swingers are the worst ones because they can crowd the keeper. Another ball where they overload that near post. Headed away. They claim handball. It may have touched his arm, that. There you go. Torres into Kev. Look to break City. Kev, what are you doing? Don't just play the ball. Some of the lads are trying to overdo it, making it hard. It needs to be a free kick to them, and they're going to ask for VAR to look at this. Handball Sterling. I don't know if it's going to be a penalty. It comes off his knee, and that means it's not a penalty. It hits his knee, so it's not a penalty. Can't hit off the player. There you go, it's not been a penalty. Well played, Cancelo. Wins the goal kick there. Knew that he couldn't give away another corner. Yeah, no penalty. Big for City, that. With one subscriber off 10,130, by the way, guys, so if you could subscribe, it would be much appreciated. Why is Edison taking so long to take this? He slipped. Brilliant. To call that time, and then he goes and slips, and now they're through in a goal. John Stones, brilliant. Shot. Easy save for Edison. That was dreadful from Edison. He's looking at why he slipped. Looking at his boots. It's right though. John Stones has been a man mountain defence once again. Come on, Bernardo. Tries to find Sterling, but he falls over. Why are the players slipping over so much? I'd get Gundogan off if I'm honest. He's so pointless on this pitch right now. And now they've got him behind. Ball in the box. Redmond completely misses the ball. No one went to press him. There you go, Kev. Play it. Brilliant. Go on, Gundogan. There you go. Got to give that Sterling. Just give it Sterling. There you go. Sterling, drive forwards. See, if that was Foden going on the outside, it would be so much different. Sterling keeps slowing this game down too much. You need to try and run at players when there's space. Walker. Torres. Back to Walker. Come on, City. Gundogan loses it. Gundogan wins it back. Very good footwork that from Gundogan. Cancelo. Got to give it Kev. Give it Kev! Give it to De Bruyne, Cancelo. Okay, now we've lost it. You've got to sprint back. Cancelo, if you do not get back now... Where's Cancelo? He's jogging back. It annoys me so much. His defensive work rate is dreadful. Redmond's had an absolute shock since he's come on the pitch. Cancelo should have played it to De Bruyne, and if he had done it, probably is a goal. And then when he trying to get back, he's just jogging. But Redmond's already had 2 mass mistakes in him since he's come on the pitch. So poor from Cancelo today. Once again. Go on, De Bruyne, pressing high, all the way back to the keeper. Forced him to go along. City defence has got to win that. Easily done. Ruben Diaz. There you go, Gundogan. Kyle Walker. John Stones. Looking to bring it forwards. Sideways, Rodri. Sideways once more. Ruben Diaz. Cancelo. What even is that, Walker? Simple pass. We had that phase of play where we were doing so well, and now it's just gone back to being crap again. Well, I was saying earlier about Pep using subs early. He now needs to start making subs now because it's going to get late. Hello, Glenn. How are you feeling about the game later versus Everton? What's your prediction? Do you reckon you'll get the 3 points? Theo Walcott's driving at us here. Come on, boys. Go to him. You're just going to let Theo Walcott drive forward. Cancelo, you better deal with Walker Peters now. But yeah, what do you think the score will be, Glenn, against Everton? Just over Bertrand, and it's a City goal kick. City need to pick this up. We need a sub. I'm just looking at Twitter and it looks like Christmas has been cancelled. I think London's been put into tier 4, whatever that is. Edison. Goes sideways. Torres wins that ball. Well played from Rodri. Well played, Rodri. Gundogan. Nice stuff from Gundogan. That into De Bruyne. Brilliant from Gundogan. De Bruyne into Sterling. Go on, Sterling. Do not slow this down. Cut in and shoot. Cut in and shoot. Cuts in. Overdoes it. He's overdone that. Like, just shoot. Honestly. He keeps slowing this game down. He needs to just take a shot on from an angle. Deal with it. Come on. Bernardo. Walker. Goes sideways. Rodri. There we go. Gives it to Bernardo. Bernardo's been brilliant today. They clip the ball over. It gives it into Rodri. Rodri calmly sweeps it over. Kyle Walker. Come on. John Stones. Come on. Theo Walcott, he's been their best player by a mile. 1-1, I'm just hopeful Mahrez and Aguero waiting to have a masterclass against us midweek. I don't know if Aguero's able to play. He's not fully fit at the moment. And Mahrez potentially, but I'm not. The way we're playing, we're not scoring goals, but hopefully we beat you lot in the week. It'd be nice. Get ourselves into a League Cup semi-final for their, what would that be, 4th year in a row. What is Mahrez not playing? I'd get Mahrez on potentially now. Torres isn't doing enough for me. Or potentially even get Sterling off because Sterling's not done much. I know he got the goal, but he really has been quite poor on the ball today. How are we doing? We're doing okay. Defence looking solid. Playing out from the back all right. Not challenging the keeper nearly enough. Just City throwing. Or free kick. Can we make it 2? We can. Will we? Who knows? That's not touched his arm. Not one bit. But we'll take a free kick. Sterling, come on, you've got to get on that. It's their free kick and they've taken it quickly. I'm not really sure it's a free kick, to be honest, but considering we just got that free kick, it's acceptable. Another free kick to them. This time in our half. Pretty much on the halfway line. Is it? Let's watch this back. Yeah, it's a free kick. Come on, City. Pick this up. Honestly, we're being bettered by Southampton here. McCarthy. De Bruyne press. Pep, please make changes. I don't understand how you can ask for 5 subs and never even make 2. Like, he doesn't even ever make 2, really. In terms of making 3, I don't remember him ever making 3 this season. De Bruyne. Press is high. See, there's no intensity on this press anymore. Theo Walcott dealing with us once again brilliantly, and then plays them behind. Diaz puts it out for a throw-in. Theo Walcott caused us all kinds of problems today. He said if we win, we can have a takeaway. Well, hopefully you'll have a takeaway by the end of today, but I really don't know right now. Southampton are the better team, and we're not making subs to try and change it. Like, I don't understand what Pep has to see to think about a substitution. How is literally none of our... Well played from Walker, but they just had 5 attackers running at 4 of our defenders. Just no midfield protection whatsoever. The midfield lost any kind of energy, and yet he still won't bring Phil Foden on. Like, what does that kid honestly have to do to get minutes? Oh my god, Gundogan and Sterling. No communication between the two of them. Both of them today have been poor. Gundogan's had a few moments of magic, but he has been relatively poor. Sterling got his goal, but has been pretty poor today. There you go. Torres. Bernardo. Let's go wide, let's go wide, let's go wide, let's go wide. Brilliant. Go on, Kev. Oh my god, Kev. You had so much time, and you go and hit it straight at the keeper. Honestly, it's such an easy chance, and you go and rush it and panic. Bernardo did really well there. Same with Torres, and De Bruyne let them down. And De Bruyne has now got no energy. He's just like flat once again. And once again, we're just letting them run straight to our defence. Pep, 20 minutes to go, and you've not made a change again. Do not ever try and criticise the Premier League for not going for 5 subs if you're not even going to make 1. Although, I say that, I can see Riyad Mahrez on the sidelines. I don't really mind Sterling or Torres. Both of them have been pretty poor today. They're getting behind, and Torres isn't there to deal with it. They go backwards. Rodri goes to Redmond to deal with it. James Ward-Prowse, do not let him put a ball in the box. Romeu. There you go. Send them backwards. Vestergaard goes inside. Rodri. City throw-in. We'll make a substitution now. Finally, taking us a little while, but we have finally made one there. Red, Morris, Ferrer and Torres. I probably think Sterling was actually worse, but Torres has been pretty non-existent today, to be honest. Oh, yes, I'm hearing Phil Foden's ready to come on. That is the stuff I want to hear. Phil Foden coming on. Gundogan gives it into Walker. Rodri. Gundogan. Nice football this. Bernardo. Brilliant footwork from Bernardo. Gives it into Kev, whose first touch is nothing short of brilliant. Gives it into Sterling. Boys, you've got to. Oh my god. Why are they so incompetent in front of goal? Every single one of them is. And now Gundogan's been sold by Walker Peters. And Sterling's given up. He's knackered. Ball in the box. Adams hits it wide. My god, we are dreadful in front of goal. How many chances, City, do you need on the break that Man United would score, Tottenham would score, Liverpool would score, Chelsea would score, and we're just not capable of scoring any of them? It's just frustrating. Sterling's got to do better in positions like that. And then to go and score from it, and it wouldn't have surprised me whatsoever if they had done. And once again, it came from Dan Cancelo's side because he committed himself so high up the pitch, and he committed himself that up the pitch, and he's not got the capabilities of getting back because his defensive work rate, whenever he's going backwards, it's always jogging. It's never sprinting. But when it's going forward, he's always sprinting. If Sterling was a chef, he'd burn everything, I know. He's just not clinical. It's so frustrating. His goal was really, really good positional play and a good finish, but stuff like that, you just got to shoot. His confidence is rock bottom at the moment. Nathan Redmond, Pep Guardiola just gets on his knees and he's just fuming with the boys. Because the thing is, you can say Pep out, yeah, you can say his results aren't good enough if we go and drop points today. It is not Pep's fault that our players are incompetent of scoring basic chances. That Heung-min Son would score, that Marcus Rashford would score, that Mohamed Salah would score, that Sadio Mane would score, that Harry Kane would score. And we're just not scoring them. And Pep can't physically put the ball in the back of the net for them. GG, we have so many chances, but we can't score. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Diaz knocks out for their throw-in. They're going to score late on, so you've got to put one of these chances away. You've got to. Walker Peters. Walker Peters has been very good. Their right-hand side has been brilliant today. And it's a shame that's come against our left side. It's been god-awful today. When are we going to see Phil Foden coming on the pitch? Because I'm not going to lie, I would not mind it happening soon. Even if it's not for Gundogan, for Sterling. I'd take it for Sterling. A bit of energy on that left-hand side. I think Foden would put away the chances we're getting as well. Vestergaard. Oh my god. He's giving it to Walcott. And Walcott has just got so much space. Walker Peters knocks the ball in the box. It's a goal kick. We need Aguero can score. Maybe Aguero is the answer. At this rate, we won't even beat Arsenal. I don't think we will beat Arsenal, if I'm honest. I'm not feeling confident. Oh, it's just so frustrating. I'd get Sterling off of Foden, I think. I think I'd keep Gundogan on because he offers a bit more defensive offerings. And he's done more than Sterling today, to be honest. Although I don't think it's been great. Little bits of magic have been nice from him. Edison has just given the ball straight back to him. And now we've got Rodri pushing up ridiculously high. And now he's got to come back. Redmond on Walker. I trust Walker, to be honest. They're throwing. Come on, City. Big defensive performance here. Hello, Smarth. Welcome to the stream. City beating Southampton 1-0. It's been a pretty poor performance, though, from City today. The second half. Bits of really nice stuff, but other bits not so impressive. We've now got a throw in. Please, Pep, bring Phil Foden on. Please. That's all I'm asking. Come on. Cancelo. Nice touch that. Into Gundogan. Gundogan gives it to Diaz. The one positive from today... Oh, God. I don't want to say just yet. One sec. Diaz. I'll say it now. The one positive from today is passing out from the back has actually been very, very good. We have got the ball now with De Bruyne. Pressing forward. Gets in front of his man. Gives it to Bernardo Silva. Someone's got to be in the box here. Riyad Mahrez in the box. Comes out to Gundogan. He's going to shoot. Oh, that's a good strike. Good save from McCarthy. Weak foot from Gundogan, and it's a brilliant strike. As I said, he's not been great today, but he's not been worse than Sterling, so I would get Sterling off of Foden. Good moves from City, all from passing out from the back. John Stones and Diaz looking very calm on the ball. Difficult strike as well. It is going right in that top corner, that is. Probably you'd expect McCarthy to save it, but it's still a good save from the Southampton keeper. Who's playing the worst for us today? Cancelo for me. De Bruyne with a corner. How are their corners always causing us so much problems? With James Ward-Prowse and you've got Kevin De Bruyne unable to beat the first man. Kyle Walker. Back to Jacques Cancelo. Into Kev De Bruyne. A bit of magic, please, Kev. Gives it to Bernardo. Rodri. Oh, I'll give it Bernardo. He's gone backwards to Gundogan. He gives it Stones. Gives it first time out tomorrow. He's going to cut inside. Is that a City ball? It's a goal kick. Mahrez is so not suited to City. It could not be more visible. Like, he's got to just put that ball in the box early. Brilliant strike from Gundogan. They just showed it again. No, nothing more he could have done there. Rosen will come on for... Who's Rosen? We think the final score will be 1-1 or 2-1. I think I'll stick to my 2-1. I think they will score, to be honest. Aubameyang not even in Arsenal's matchday squad today for the Everton game, probably because of a knock, I would presume. Go on, Bernardo looking to try and encourage everyone to press, which is good to see. John Stones wins the header very, very well, but it goes straight back to them. Bertrand. Serious lack of work right here from City. Other than from the defence and Bernardo Silva. John Stones on Nathan Redmond. John Stones sends him backwards. Ball in the box. Nodded by Diaz. It goes back to Walker-Peters. Sterling's got to deal with this one. Goes backwards. Ward-Prowse. It's a very good ball. Che Adams wins the ball. I'm not going to lie. I think that's probably a goal if John Stones doesn't get in front there. Kyle Walker goes down and it's dangerous going down there because if that's not a free kick, then it's a goal. 1-0 or 1-1 to Tonkai. John Stones does very well to get in front of the defender there. And the striker there, I mean. It's definitely a free kick on Kyle Walker there. And Edison's going to go long from this free kick. It's just kitchen sink time now. They're making a sub, number 40. As if that's a yellow card for Edison. The amount of times teams time waste against us and it's not penalised. And as soon as Edison does it once, he's booked for it. It's a joke. That's not a free kick either. He's literally just gone down at the softest touch. In behind, Edison deals with it. Okay, well played, Edison. Well off his line there. Flag was up. As much as I like Pep Guardiola, Man City, a new manager or a new... No, Pep's not the issue. It is not Pep's fault that we are incapable of scoring simple chances. Phil, who's coming off? Che Adams, he's not done much today, to be honest. Scored against us last year. Unlundulu comes on for them. Don't know who that is. Probably going to score against us. What would I like for Christmas? I'm not really fussed about what I get, to be honest. Probably just money. Go on, so you've got 10 minutes to hang on here. Kyle Walker's down. Not ideal. Ake and Zinchenko warming up. They're not the subs to make, to be honest. Although if Walker has to come off, Walker has to come off. Foden is the sub. The fact we're 82 minutes in, we've made one substitution again, but Pep says he wants 5 is stupid. Hopefully Walker doesn't have to come off. We do not need Walker getting subbed off at this point in the game. Looks like Ake's coming on though. Brilliant. I imagine John Stones at right back. Oh, what are you doing, Mara? Giving away a free kick there. City playing with 10 men at the moment. Or maybe be Ake at left back actually, and then Cancelo goes to right back. Walker's back on for the time being. Looks like Ake will be coming on for him though. Ward-Prowse. Sends it backwards to Bednarek. Honestly, Kev De Bruyne is so lazy sometimes. He doesn't get stick for it because he's such a good footballer, but it's so frustrating. There you go, Morris. A bit of energy chasing down Redmond. That's what you need to do. Okay, he's just let him go. De Bruyne is just not even bothering to chase him. There you go. De Bruyne chases this one out. Sends it back to the keeper. We're just going to let the keeper put a ball... Great. Let's just let the keeper lump a ball forward. The players are so tired, but Pep doesn't make changes. How can he not see it? I'm pretty sure nearly every City fan can see a substitution is necessary here. Phil Foden, there's no negative to bringing Phil Foden on here. And yet he's still choosing to leave it as it is, while we've got players walking and jogging about because they're too tired. Okay, De Bruyne tries to be a bit cocky with a back heel, lose the ball. He'll probably jog back into position now. Brilliant from Roger to win that ball back. Give it Mahrez. Go on, Mahrez. Loses it. Poor first touch. That's why Mahrez is not as good at dribbling as Bernardo Silva, because Bernardo Silva would not have lost that ball. And Bernardo Silva, who's been on the pitch by the whole game, is still sprinting back. Ball in the box. Edison deals with it. City, this is dreadful. I'm just going to wish Happy New Year before the stream ends. Cheers, Galvin. You too. Maybe you can join the Manchester City versus Chelsea. Fair enough. You won't be able to come to Newcastle match. That's fair enough. Run through traffic and the lack of energy is upsetting. It is, because there's no excuse for not running. Poor performances, to an extent, can be excused. A lack of running and a lack of work rate can't be. There you go. Gundogan sweeps up. Very nice. That's a free kick. How is that not a free kick, ref? Dean is so inconsistent. He's done it both ways, to be fair. He's been inconsistent. But it's still dreadful refereeing from him. Kevin De Bruyne, come on. Brings it forwards. Please, a bit of energy, City. Sterling goes backwards. How many times has he done that today? Just not look to try and take a man on. He just looks the simple go backwards and slow the game down. Kyle Walker. Mahrez, you're literally standing in an offside position. How difficult is it to look across the line? Why would any manager argue? He genuinely makes an effort to complain about the lack of subs as well. And once again, he's not made any. He's made one, and we're 86 minutes in. I don't think Ake's coming on anymore. No, Ake's not even coming on anymore. Like, I don't get it. What Phil Foden has to do to come on this football pitch. City throwing here, 87 minutes on the clock. If we win, and I'll take it. Southampton away is not an easy game. The quality of the win is not acceptable, though. I know I said we just need a win today. But the lack of work rate does seriously frustrate me. The lack of substitutions really bothers me as well. It's been an issue of ours for many years now. Pep has never been good at subs. I've been moaning about this for years. I literally remember making the point to him. He is aware that I have a problem with him making lack of substitutions. Kyle Walker, Bernardo Silva. Boys, put this game to bed. No, it's not gone to Sterling back post. We still got the ball. Bernardo Silva, once again, is one of the only people that can hold his head high today. See you on the 4th, Galvin. Wait, we're playing on the 4th. No, we're playing on the 2nd. Chelsea away. Walker into Mahrez. I swear to God, if we're actually about to go into the corner against Southampton. 88 minutes and we're keeping the ball in the corner. So we're still winning. Good to see it. How do we play? We're still winning. 1-0. Performance hasn't been good enough. Lack of substitution is a key issue. Lack of work rate. Defence has been solid so far. Passing out from the back has been brilliant. City free kick. Brilliant. So we're 88 minutes in, away at Southampton, and we're putting the ball in the corner. That is what we are now. We are a bog standard team looking for Champions League qualification. Seven clean sheets in 8, if we hold on to this clean sheet, though, is impressive. That is the plus. Defensively, John Stones and Ruben Diaz, very, very good. Nothing beats a good little bit of corner time. They're throwing, okay. 89 minutes. I'm not sure going in the corner is the right mentality, to be honest. But 1 minute to hang out, yeah, plus injury time. Stones, that's well played. Rodri hooks it. De Bruyne with a poor touch. They clear it. Goes to Sterling. Into Mahrez. Backwards to Walker. Backwards again. Diaz. Okay, brill. Champions League winners, and we are still in 2021-22 Champions League if we are not in top 4. Exactly, yeah, but it's going to be significantly easier to get top 4 than win the Champions League. 5 minutes of injury time, brilliant. This is why we need to go for a goal. De Bruyne with a lovely outside of the boot ball into Mahrez. Cut inside and shoot Mahrez. All you've got to do, Mahrez, is hit the target. That's all you have to do. It's not difficult, and you still fail to do it. You're all for shooting, but hit the frame. Exactly, Shane. All you got to do is hit the target. We're hoping for an Arsenal red card. Yeah, we are today. Right now, I'm not fussed about the Arsenal game. I just want 3 points today. Please win the header. So the press is there, but then it's half-hearted after... And then De Bruyne walks back. He does not get picked up enough for his lazy work rate defensively. He's still not even on the frame. There you go. Now he decided to come back a bit. Go on. Attack. There you go, De Bruyne. Go on. Go for goal. It's a 2-on-2. I swear to God, if you go for the corner here. It's a 4-on-2. Sterling, I swear to God. Bernardo Silva... How many times, City? You had a 5-on-2 and you can't put in the back of the net. Stop overplaying. It's not that difficult. How are they all so incompetent? Bernardo, shoot. Shoot. Honestly, there are so many players, teams in world football that have so much better attacks than Man City in world football right now. In the Premier League right now. That's not a handball, ref. It's embarrassing that you didn't score that, City. It's actually embarrassing. KDB's not bad. KDB, not good enough. Julius is pathetic. And you're 100% true, it's pathetic. You had a 5-on-2 and you couldn't score it, City. Like, you're just overplaying for the sake of playing. Every single one of them is scared of shooting. Because they're that bad, their confidence is that low. They are physically scared of trying to score goals. Sterling should have shot, Bernardo should have shot, and then Mahrez finally did shoot, and he had the hardest chance of a lot of them. Now they bring it forward, and it would not surprise me if they're going to score now. Not by one bit. Mayu brings it forwards, and Edison sweeps up. Calm down. It's difficult to be calm when they're missing chances like that. My five-a-side team, if you gave us that chance, that ball would end up in the back of the net. Because it was that easy. A 5-on-2 should end in a goal 99 times out of 100. And with this Man City team, it feels like it ends in a goal probably one in every few. They bring it forward. Don't let a ball in the box. That's all you got to do, City. Stones deals the header. Morris win the ball. There you go, Bernardo, bring it forward. City with another 3-on-3. Do not go for the corner. It's a 3-on-3. You're going for the corner. Wins the corner. I mean, I'll take it. If we win, we win. If they're going to score now, I'm going to be fuming, but I'll take it. Sloppy, this game has been... Yeah, it's gotten sloppy. 3 points, and we'll take it, though, in today. That was the most important thing, 3 points today. The frustrating thing is it should have been more. Lovely from Bernardo Silva, who, by the way, in our attack, although he should have shot there, one of the only people I think that can still hold their head up high. Brilliant from Raheem Sterling. Loses the ball in the end. 45 seconds for City to hang on. It happens sometimes. It does happen sometimes. The issue is, it's not just happening sometimes. It's happening every week. Not every week. Every 3 days it's happening. The poor finishing. Cancelo, go to him! Got to win that ball, Gundogan. Diaz, hoofs it in the sky. 20 seconds for City to go for this. Ball back to their keeper. They're going to go for one more kick up. Come on, City, deal with it. 8 seconds to go. That's got to be it now. We've got the ball deep in the half. Go on. We're not going to score this, but we really should. Like, he's just not even bothered to shoot. We'll take it. 1-0 against Southampton. I said before the game, a win is a good win. However, the amount of chances we had, it should have been more. Power Zaid, yeah, you did predict 1-0, fair enough. Do you think Messi will solve this issue? His finishing's got to be better than what we've got now. Thoughts on the Everton team? Shall I have a look at the Everton team quickly before I finish the stream? The Everton team: Pickford, Holgate, Keane, Godfrey, Mina, Iwobi, Decore, Davies, Sigurdsson, Charlton, Calvert-Lewin. What's up with Rodriguez? Why is there no Rodriguez? There's no Allen either. Slightly strange, but it is what it is. Yeah. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Manchester City have beaten Southampton 1-0 at St Mary's in a pretty odd game. Mixed emotions on that game, but it is what it is. We win the game, that's all that matters. That win takes us into 5th position. With a game in hand on Liverpool and Southampton. A win in our game in hand against Villa puts on 26 points, 5 points off league leaders Liverpool. Anyway, that's all for me today, and I will see you guys. See you, Kieran. But yeah, I'll see you guys again when we'll next see you. Is it Tuesday, Arsenal? Let's have a look. Is it Tuesday? Yes, I'll be back on Tuesday for the Arsenal live stream. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys then. Thank you for watching. See ya. Goodbye.